Conscious Whispers. So let's move on through the pages. So we've done all of these so far. We've gone past faith, impossible, play, and then the next one, after play, the end is just the beginning. No end happens without a new beginning in sight. Accepting change is always here is a blessed way to live. We experience night and day as a reminder that as one day completes with the night sky, another day blossoms with the morning sun dew. It's alchemy to know and understand that on the other side of the door you will always be supported by divine light. Let's colour in the sun. So, the end is just the beginning. And you know, the more that you go in and experience life, the more it becomes so much more true. When you start to realise, yeah, you know, when I finished school, then it was just the next step to my life. When one day ends, another day begins. When any door closes on you, when any relationship ends, it just means it's the beginning of a new relationship. And often that relationship is all about you. It's about an old relationship has ended and a new relationship with yourself gets to begin, because we start looking at, well, what was it that about me that attracted that person into my life in the first place? Who was I being in order for that to take place, in order for that to happen? And was I being my most true, real, authentic self? And if I wasn't, what does that person look like, the authentic self? And have they ever come out to play? And that would be my question to myself, is who is the real me? And did she ever have a chance to truly be a part of the journey? And if not, what was holding her back? When I channeled in the last words for this one, it's alchemy to know and understand that on either side of the door, you will always be supported by divine light. You know, that, I just love those words because it's so true. Because you've got the stars, you've got the moon at night time. And on the other side of that door, you've got the bright sunlight. There's always light available. There's always light available. Even in your darkest of days, darkest of times, there's always light available. And sometimes you are the light for yourself, for others. I wanted to put 3 DNA pieces on this page to represent the Holy Trinity: creation, preservation, destruction. Because they're all represented in this picture. End, beginning, and then the door. The door, that's in the middle of creation and destruction. Any end that is happening, can you just in that moment say thank you? Any end that is taking place, can you be grateful that it happened, that it's made space for a new beginning? And oftentimes we say, I don't want the new beginning. And what that fear is, it's the fear of new. It's the fear of the unknown. But if you knew your fate, your destiny, you know, would we run towards it? That new, rather than delaying its existence, its coming into this life. We always get in our own way. No one else is in our way. We say they're in our way, oh, it's because of this. I'm guilty of this too. Truth is, we get held back by our own fears, because also of we hold ourselves back because we're so good at people pleasing. You know, God forbid if we hurt that person's feelings. Yet we constantly hurt our own, and we want someone else to look after our feelings. But it's time to keep looking after your own feelings without putting that burden of expectation on others. Imagine feeling responsible for someone else's happiness. Ugh. Imagine them putting that burden on you. We'd all run. We'd all be like, I can just about keep myself happy. And now you want me to also help you in your happiness. Can't do it. Can't do it. Why the crescent moon? I like the crescent moon. The crescent moon sits, or is depicted to sit, on the head of Shiva. The symbol of destruction. Destroying the ego. So that we can go inwards into a realm of oneness. Being held, being supported, knowing that the journey can be done. mean, sometimes we say destruction, but what I really wonder is if it's just change, the bringer of change, ending old cycles so new cycles can surface. So if something has ended for you, congratulations, because a new journey has awoken, and there's going to be hidden blessings in all of that for you. Many, many hidden blessings. And one day you'll look upon your whole journey and go, oh my gosh, if that didn't happen, I wouldn't be where I am today. So being in the art of gratitude, whether it's the end, whether it's the beginning, just saying thank you. Saying thank you at the beginning of your day, saying thank you in the middle of your day, saying thank you before you go to bed. Light pink. That. Being in the gratitude of life. You have no idea what universe is saving you from by taking you out of situations. Sometimes we have to burn off old karma. So be grateful if it's been burnt off. And if someone's hurt you, forgive them for yourself. I never said forget. We don't forget because we don't want to go repeating things. But when you're ready, come into forgiveness. It's not about freeing them. It's about freeing you from the karma, from the cycle of life. When we wish revenge on people, we get stuck. We get stuck in a loop that will never break. So it's better to move to what will free you. Forgiveness is freeing. That's why it's part of the Ho'oponopono prayer. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I thank you. Compassion is at the heart every religion, cultural story, compassion, forgiveness, growing your own heart, not expecting others to feel a certain way about you. We have no control over what others will do. None. To stop waiting for people to change. They won't. What they do, what they say, it's none of your business. The sooner you accept it, the easier it becomes to begin a new life. And to be a new version of you. The end is God. The middle is God. The beginning is God. You're always going to be held. Always. That's my belief. And I prefer to have that sort of belief and faith. The door. To not begin a new journey, that's probably the cruelest thing you can do to yourself. We all have excuses for not beginning. All of us do. And some of them might be valid, but one day you won't be here either, and when you're lying there on that deathbed, your excuses will seem so small. So get out of your own way. do the things that you're scared to begin doing. If I can do it, so can you. And one day we might be watching this video, this journey, and saying, oh my God, she did it. She actually got out of her own way. And look what she's doing now. I'm sharing all my tools with you of how I'm beginning and to where it will go. All of them. From beginning to end. Making my own live journal of my own life experience. Life being experience. As I'm colouring in the blue, I'm just thinking of the morning sky when you look out at it. It's like, where is the beginning and where does it end? Everything is this big illusion, which we call Maya. The big illusion. How do I know when to begin, when to end something? Your heart will guide you. Your heart will only ever speak to you in love. It will never ask you to harm someone or yourself. Your heart is a bridge to your inner light, your inner flame, which connects us to oneness. What if I'm scared? It's okay to be scared. It's okay to feel anxious about what will happen next. It's not in our hands, but we get to take the steps anyway for ourselves. Whether you fly, fall, float, freeze, none of it matters, but taking the action in courage, that will always grow your heart. It will be that reminder that I can step out of myself and do the things that scare me. So keep getting out of your own way. Your journey has nothing to do with anyone else. In the background, the bins are being collected. It's the end of an old bin. It's been taken away to begin a new journey, a new life elsewhere. All of those contents that stayed with us for a short time are now journeying elsewhere to meet others that are like it, creating its own community, its own tribe. Everything in our waking lives is a symbol for the life we live. And sometimes ends are abrupt. Sometimes they are. Sometimes beginnings are forced upon us. But it wouldn't be that way if we didn't have tools, if we didn't have everything we needed already. There's a perfect plan in all of it. And that's where faith comes in. This is happening for me, not to me. This is happening for me, not to me. When we can step into that type of faith, your heart gets to go free. Expectations, they go out the window. And it's not easy. It's not easy being in faith. Faith is this invisible energy and yet one thing that will propel you on your journey. That unseen energy that no one else can see or understand, and yet it's so clear for you, so clear. And you know that even though no one else can see, feel, hear, sense the world the way you do, you know that if it's coming from your heart with love, not out of any vengeance, but only in this spark of who am I really in my core, in my center. Conscious Whispers is all about going into the calm that's in your center, and to go into your calm the best way, the quickest way, the easiest way, the freest way, free, as in it brings you freedom, is through your own breath. And when you breathe, you begin to notice where your breath gets stuck. So you know it's something you need to work on. The inhale, the exhale, slow breaths. When you connect into your breath, what else sits in your chest? Your heart. So when you connect to your breath, your attention can go now to your heart. Your heart is the key, the doorway to everything that's uniquely you. So stop giving your heart away. Keep your heart in your treasure chest. Your treasure chest, your ribs. It's guarded, it's protected. No more putting your heart on your sleeve. Begin a new way of being. What colour shall I do the mats? Might keep. What I love about colouring is there's so many different ways to do it. There's so many options, so many choices. And be okay with whichever one you choose. It will be divinely perfect. floor mats, they represent you stepping in. You have to step in to your beginning. You have to step into the end. Thank it and move. Always looking to take some sort of movement in the direction of your heart, not your ego. Go at the pace of your heart. Move at the pace that feels good, that feels light. Do the things in this life that will prevent you from having to keep coming back in the cycle of life and death. So step into the things that scare you. Say no, say yes. Life really is so short. So keep making decisions for yourself that will propel you closer to your heart. Love yourself more than you have been so far. And put your both feet into a beginning, into an end, whichever one it is. To be honest, they're both the same. The beginning is the end. So the moment you put your both feet into a situation, you've begun something new and you've ended an old you. A beginning and an end. Most of us, we spend our lives just in limbo, one foot here, one foot there. You'll never get anywhere, be anywhere, if you live your life like that. Take your both feet and move. Limbo is not living. How do I know if I'm making the right decision? If I go and I bow my head to Mother Earth, I put my head in her lap, forehead down, it means blood flow can come into my brain as well. So in child's pose, go into child's pose, connect back to Mother Earth. I move my head, my forehead, on her chest, in her lap. I ask for direction. I ask for everything to clear from me. And then I sit with my spine aligned to the divine. And then I ask the question again to Father, to Heavenly Father, to Father Sky, connecting to Mother, to Father, and I ask. And often I won't hear anything, because sometimes We just have to surrender, and we have to put an intention out there to say, I don't know what to do next. And universe gets to say, good. Now I can start. Now I can do my work. Now we can let what's needed in for your next stage. Surrendering is what we're taught in our cultures, to lay down our arms. We don't take weapons into temples. We take our egos and we lay it down. We take it off so that only our heart can remain. Our brains have no place there in a temple. Only experience can come. Our brain will only calculate things that we've already experienced from our past and try to calculate what are the possible things that can happen now according to our past experiences. Your brain will not show you the impossible. Only experience will walk you through that. And there we have it. The end is just the beginning. How you live your life is your choice. Putting one foot in the end and one foot in the beginning will not move you. Put both feet in one place. As you begin, something will end. As you end something, something new will begin. Wherever you put your feet, it will be in the right place for something to change and shift and unblock whatever is holding in your life. Be fearless. Surrender first to the divine, to universe, and let universe take care of the rest. It's not your responsibility what comes next. Take the actions and let the chips fall where they need to fall. And once that happens, stay in faith. This is happening for me. This is happening for me. This is happening for me. And what will happen is universe will only bring you things that are there to happen for you. Until next time.